if women were only in this world, would we care about our body shapes? Why do you want to fit into those clothes? Was it part of some identity that you were attached to? How can we even compare our strength to a man's strength? Of course, we are more powerful.
हर कोई बच्चा पैदा करता है, तुमने क्या अलग कर लिया? I was in depression, but मुझे उस वक्त कोई आइडिया नहीं था that there's something called as postpartum depression. शायद ही मैंने ये किसी को बताया है कभी, but मैं अपने बच्चे को देखकर खुश नहीं हो पाती.
My whole social media is based on that. To slap back on the snapback culture.
बच्चा होने के बाद सब ये पूछते हैं कि बेबी का वेट कितना है, लेकिन एक माँ से कोई ये नहीं पूछता कि तुम कैसी हो. चाइल्ड बर्थ के बाद बॉडी चेंज होती है, सेल्फ डाउट आता है और लोग स्नैपबैक की बातें करते हैं. तब एक माँ को सपोर्ट की जरूरत होती है, ना कि प्रेशर की. तो आज हमारे साथ है वो पर्सनालिटी हु इज इंडियाज फर्स्ट जुम्बा मास्टर ट्रेनर, एंड आफ्टर बिकमिंग अ मॉम उन्होंने ये मूवमेंट स्टार्ट की है फॉर न्यू मॉम्स इन पोस्टपार्टम वेलनेस. सुचेता पाल. सो अगर आप एक न्यू मॉम है हु इज कंफ्यूज्ड, जो थकी हुई है और खुद पे भरोसा चाहती है, देन this episode is for you. Sucheta, I'm so excited for this one. So India's first Zumba master trainer and now a pioneer in maternity postpartum fitness wellness. Welcome Sucheta to this episode of Moms Unmuted. Thank you so much आपने अपना time निकाला to be here on this episode.
Thank you. I'm equally excited. You're doing a wonderful job with this podcast.
Thank you so much. So Sucheta, मैं जब भी आपका नाम लेती हूँ ना, I still remember those days, my young days, जब fitness and Zumba एकदम new बस it was evolving, and there was just this one name Sucheta Pal in India जिनके videos देख के people used to do fitness, dance, Zumba, but not many people actually know that you are an engineer turned fitness educator. So how this transformation?
First of all, you're still young. Don't make me feel old. But yes, I think that was like one zamana, ek zamana tha, where it was all the rage. And I had this honor of and the opportunity to grow the brand in India. As you know, it's a brand.
Exactly.
तो क्या हुआ कि मैं actually 25 years of my life मैंने अपना पूरा focus engineering पे लगाया. Then actually I started working in TCS in Mumbai.
Okay.
But somewhere down the line I knew कि ये जो corporate 9 to 9 is not for me. And ऐसा नहीं that I was not doing well. I was doing well, but you have this little feeling inside, वो heart में आता, हाँ, वो kick नहीं मिल रही है. उस kick के चक्कर में मैंने अपना corporate cushiony job छोड़ा. It was a struggle in Mumbai. I remember 2 years I struggled. I literally lived on vada paos for my lunch, dinner, breakfast. I did 3 part-time jobs. उसमें से एक job था साड़ी पहन के municipal school to school. I used to go to sell books for an NGO for a 5% commission. I used to अभी ऐसे caption होता है ना videos में. I used to be the one transcribing meetings होते थे ना, तो ऐसे cassettes में I used to transcribe it and type in those captions. It was my work for 500 rupees per cassette. So I think this is a side where a lot of people don't know.
Exactly.
But it was for the passion of dance. So I quit my job for professional dance training in Mumbai with the Shamak Davars and Ashley Lopez. And then Destiny took us to the US. My husband and I, we shifted there. And wahan pe for the first time, I discovered this amazing fitness format called Zumba. I was hooked onto it because, boss, there's dance also, there's fitness also. I got certified. I taught there for 3 years. And then the brand wanted to grow the community in India. So that's where I got selected to become the first master trainer, ambassador. I was thrown into the fitness world of India. I didn't know anything from engineering to fitness. And then I think it was my biggest learning that decade of training the trainers. I have around 15,000 Zumba babies.
I remember I have a few friends in Vadodara who were trained under you that time.
I know, and now they have their own Zumba instructors. I'm like a grandmom Zumba. From Zumba mommy, I've become Zumba grandmom. But from media to doing television shows, I think I've learned everything on the go. But to be very honest, the fact that you still remember means so much because at the end it was about touching hearts through fitness.
Absolutely.
I think that decade was wonderful.
And how did people actually react that time? Your family reacted that time because it was a tough choice.
Very tough. I didn't tell. मैंने बोला ही नहीं अपने पेरेंट्स को because आप सोचो मैं एक स्मॉल टाउन से रांची से हूँ. आप सोचो कि what a parent goes through to give an education of engineering, and I was in one of the top 10 BITS Mesra. I was a top student. अब अभी मैं जाके अपने पेरेंट्स को बोलूं आफ्टर 4 years of TCS कि भाई मैं तो सब छोड़ रही हूँ मैं बन रही हूँ dancer. Only when I moved to the US with my husband and I actually became something there, that's when I had some courage to tell them.
So now from mainstream fitness to postpartum fitness, how did this transformation? What was your inspiration?
Two things. I love the question. So 2018 में क्या हुआ ना? I was leading the brand. I was an ambassador. In fact, I was a global ambassador. I was teaching across countries. So the government, and especially the Ministry of Women and Child Development, had this award called First Ladies of India. And I got an email from Maneka Gandhi ma'am's department that you've been selected to be one of the awardees. और मुझे लगा spam. I literally didn't reply to it. Okay. And then they send me a reminder that no, you have Bajendri Pal, Aishwarya Rai Bachchan. These are the kind of people who are coming for it. I'm like, boss.
Wow.
I had imposter syndrome now. Okay? I don't deserve to be there. But I went, I had an amazing time there. And we were at Rashtrapati Bhavan and we got felicitated. लेकिन अंदर से मुझे लगा कि भाई if I am at this place with these amazing women, can I do more? And I didn't know what at that time. And you won't believe, exactly after that, a year, I got pregnant. And I don't know what happened, but एक मुझे अंदर से फीलिंग आई कि मैंने इतने विमेन को देखा है अपने फैमिली में देखा है कि जैसे ही प्रेगनेंसी होता है ना वो सब छोड़ देते हैं चाहे अपना फिटनेस हो चाहे काम हो उनको लगता है कि एंड इट इज अ सोसाइटी मेड पेट्राइकल काइंड ऑफ अ माइंडसेट कि भाई नाउ यू आर
ध्यान रखना है अब
हाँ बस नाउ इट्स ऑल अबाउट द बेबी सो नाउ यू फॉरगेट अबाउट योरसेल्फ आई वाज लाइक नो I will not. If my doctor gives me the green signal that all is okay, then I am going to, at least for myself, I'll prove. And if I can show that to everyone, whoever I can touch, that it is not a disease. You can still do what you want to do. I was at the peak of my fitness levels, career. And at that time, I did a pregnancy tour, 7 cities across India called Pregnant and Perfect, showing off my
Oh my God.
belly and dancing. It was the most empowering part of my life.
I've
Right?
seen those videos.
But 2 months postpartum, I am back on stage. This is just before pandemic in Bangalore, 500 people. And I thought I'll bounce back. मैं तो fitness world की हूँ, सब
Yeah.
कुछ किया है, you know. Sonia, I literally peed on stage while teaching a song. My body had not healed. I was not aware that your pelvic floor becomes so weak that even a little bit of movement or pressure or jumping would just let it go. Thankfully, no one could see it, but I could feel it. And your identity just shifts from this, you're thinking of yourself as this sexy, strong woman, and then suddenly 2 months postpartum, I didn't care about my weight or my, I still had a big belly, but I still went on stage. But that was, and there was no one at that time in the fitness industry talking about it. I didn't know. In my own pregnancy too, during my own motherhood and phases of pregnancy, you have to work on your pelvic floor or you have to work on your core strength. And I needed answers. तो पहले ऐसा नहीं था कि I had to shift into postpartum fitness. It was कि मैं अपने आप को तो heal कर लूँ.
Exactly.
And there was nothing in India to study. So I had to train with the best coaches internationally. When the pandemic hit, I did courses after courses internationally. In fact, I'm still on my 3rd certification. And that's when I realized that, okay, I could heal myself, but the other women, everyday women, have no access to this information. That's when the shift happened from personal to passion.
So, Mom Board Strong is the movement that you've started.
Yes.
Tell us more about this.
So as I said, I did not find much resources for everyday women where they could bank on to know more about their postpartum body.
Right.
I feel that instead of giving women, hey, do this exercise to flatten your belly or get back into your pre-pregnancy jeans, you know how these programs are sold, or lose 5 kgs in 1 month. Let's first empower and educate women about what's happening in their body
Right.
during these 9 months and in the new mom phase. So the first thought was that education. Second was there are a lot of women who want to go back into fitness, right? And in India, it's still such a struggle कि लोगों को पता ही नहीं है कि एक women को कैसे train किया जाता है. We are very different from men.
And postpartum is another thing. मतलब जो लोगों को handle करने ही नहीं आता.
नहीं आता है.
So you work with so many clients.
Yeah.
So give us 3 myths that are still there postpartum with new moms.
Okay, so crunches and sit-ups are not going to give you flat abs. You have to start working on breath work, posture correction, abdominal strengthening with a lot of different specialized movements to get back internal strength first.
Okay.
You will always have a little belly fat. That's your second myth. It's there to protect your uterus. So embrace it. In fact, I always tell my new moms कि पहले ना आप भी कर सकते हो अभी पता है सोनिया कभी किया नहीं होगा. You put one hand on your belly right now. Let's do it together. Okay, you put one hand on your belly, close your eyes, and thank it. And thank the belly for going through so much. I'm sure you love your daughter, but your belly made that daughter, made that universe. And I don't think so we've ever thanked. It made my son, and it's endured all of that. And it's still made it, and it's still helping you to digest your food and breathe and all of that, and helping you sit up straight today. So thank you, belly, for all the wonderful things you did. And it doesn't matter if you have a little fat, thank you for protecting the uterus inside of me.
Exactly. But ये चीज actually मुझे भी नहीं पता थी that this belly fat actually protects all the organs inside.
Yeah.
Because you know हम लोग जब भी हमको खुद को मिरर में देखते हैं हम लोग बस यही बोलते हैं यार ये belly fat क्यों नहीं जाता?
Yeah.
Why don't I have that
Yeah.
you know flat
Yeah.
stomach?
Yeah. Washboard,
Exactly.
flat abs. Yeah.
Not just postpartum.
I had
normally
it
भी.
once upon a time. The amount of stuff you have to do for it, it's not healthy on a long-term basis. I did it for a shoot once.
Right.
I just used to have a salad for dinner. Is it sustainable? No. Excessive fat, of course, is not. But then a little bit of fat, absolutely.
One more myth.
Yes, one more myth is that just because you've had a baby doesn't make you weaker. मैं हमेशा बोलती हूँ अपने women को कि the realization कि you made a universe inside of you, how can we even compare our strength to a man's strength? Of course we are more powerful. We've made a baby, popped it out, raising the baby. Of course we are more powerful in a different way. So do you have to go back and think about your version 1 before pregnancy? Yes, you're sad about it, you've let it go, mourn it. But let's work on version 2. It's not about bouncing back, it's about moving forward. So always return to fitness, but in the right way, and do a very progressive method of reaching to your now new fitness level. So whether you love strength training, Zumba, yoga, but there always has to be a postpartum fitness coach who will first give you the right guidance on how to prepare your body for your favorite fitness training.
Right.
Very important to have a coach. You cannot go to a personal trainer who's not specialized in postpartum fitness. You can't do that.
So as we are talking about postpartum fitness.
Yeah.
So after like delivering a baby, कब से start करना चाहिए to exercise
Next
specifically for C-section and normal vaginal birth?
So it is a myth कि आपको 6 weeks के लिए wait करना है after a C-section. देखो, exercise is not what we think exercise. Exercise can be as simple as breathing. Breathing is actually an exercise, right? So I tell my clients कि unless and until कोई complication नहीं है आपके pregnancy में, that there is a certain breath work which is called diaphragmatic breathing, which helps to connect your abdominal muscles and pelvic floor. It activates it in a very gentle way, which can start off the very next day for a vaginal birth and within a week for a C-section mom. Second, movement. So even if it's in the hospital room, ये doctors भी बोलते हैं, C-section maybe. I'm a C-section mom. So in 2 days, you should start walking a little bit. Again, gently, it's not कि power walk start हो जाए. And the third is बहुत gentle core rehabilitation movements होते हैं, from as simple as toe slides, as simple as very gentle glute bridges, to side lying breath work, TVA activation. ये सब हम start कर सकते हैं.
Okay.
Once you get the green signal, which is 2 weeks for a vaginal birth and for C-section 6 to 8 weeks,
Right.
then there should be a structured program of core and pelvic floor exercises that should be a little bit tweaked for each mother, depending on, a lot of checks has to be done. Diastasis recti kitna hai aapka, pelvic floor function, dysfunction hai ki nahi, back pain hai ki nahi, whatever, the different anal fissures. These people, we don't talk about these things. Constipation, these are all causes because of the pregnancy and hormonal changes. So once we review all this, then we put them on a customized pelvic floor core rehab plan.
Pelvic floor muscles को प्रिपेयर कर, लाइक ये सब डैमेजेस ना हो,
हाँ.
सो उसके लिए ड्यूरिंग प्रेगनेंसी व्हाट शुड वी डू?
So कुछ हद तक सोनिया, there will be effects on the pelvic floor. वो हम उस चीज को हटा नहीं सकते, क्योंकि pelvic floor को stretch होना ही होना है. पर उसके रिकवरी को हम फास्टर कर सकते हैं अगर हम प्रेगनेंसी में उसको रिलैक्स और एक्टिवेट करना सीखें,
Exactly.
which is very simple with just breath work. तो बहुत लोग ना ये, and it is just not for women actually. A lot of men with prostate issues, right? And they have issues with constipation, etc., they have to work on their pelvic floor muscles. Even men have pelvic floors. Of course, they have it, right? So, एक breathing technique है जिसमें हम इसको 360 degree breathing या connection breathing between diaphragm and pelvic floor बोलते हैं.
Okay.
जो कोई भी कर सकता है. When you sit upright like this and you breathe, generally हम कैसे breathing करते हैं? Shallow breathing, where your chest goes up, but the lungs don't actually go up. They want to go down.
Yeah.
They want to expand, right? So you have to tell your mind on the inhale, breathe into the back, or think of an umbrella opening or rib cage expanding. So I teach this to my clients. Breathe in, expand the rib cage, relax the belly, and send your pelvic floor to Goa. I literally tell them that, because देखो, अगर आप अभी भी बैठे हो ना, we are both sitting cross-legged. It's actually stressing our pelvic floor, but we are so used to it, right? But I want them at that time to open up, relax, sit crisscross, open up the pelvic floor, and let their pelvic floor muscles melt into the floor. I am telling you, half of their stress goes with just that breath work. And in the breathe out, बहुत लोगों को लगता है Kegels में से pelvic floor activate होता है. But already tight pelvic floor को अगर मैं इसको squeeze करूँ, it's going to get worse. So first I teach them to relax it, and on an exhale, I tell them to think like a crane is pulling up their muscles from the floor, away from the floor up to their lower belly. Then pull in your belly button slightly, or think of your lower ab skin coming away from your dress or t-shirt, and empty your body of air. So what happens? It's like a canister. So the diaphragm, abdominal muscles, pelvic floor all get nicely engaged, and then you feel that core connection. So it's like a breathe in, relax, breathe out, pull up the pelvic floor, engage the deepmost abdominal muscles, pull down your rib cage, and you feel nice connection. See, I'm constantly sitting. I'm never sitting like this. You see this? But look at my belly if I sit like this. It's out. It's already putting so much pressure.
Correct.
So if I sit like this, I'm constantly engaged. I have so much more energy because I have connection here.
Right.
Otherwise, I would be sitting like this if I didn't have strength.
Correct.
So ये default हो गया. तो मेरा गोल मेरे प्रोग्राम्स और वर्कशॉप से ये नहीं है कि भाई फ्लैट एब्स दिखेगा, ये हो जाएगा एक दिन. बट इन रियल लाइफ, टू जनरेट मैक्सिमम पावर, मैक्सिमम एनर्जी, how should you sit? How should you get up from your bed, as you said? How to sit on your work desk? How to carry your baby so that you can generate maximum power and energy from here and help you to connect again. That's the goal.
अभी ये टर्म हम लोग बहुत सुन रहे हैं, diastasis recti.
Right.
Like, for our listeners, can you break it down in simple terms?
Yes.
What is it, and how can moms self check कि ये उनको है कि नहीं?
Absolutely. They can do a self-test. It's part of my program also. So diastasis recti is a term used to describe abdominal separation. तो हमारे पास सिक्स पैक एब्स है, सबके पास होते हैं ऋतिक रोशन जैसे, बस हमारे एक लेयर ऑफ फैट है उसके ऊपर, दैट इज ओके. उसके नीचे है इंटरनल एक्सटर्नल ऑब्लिक्स, और उसके नीचे है एक ट्रांसवर्स abdominis muscle which is like a belt muscle. Very fancy names. I'm just trying to show how educated I am in this field. But there's a belt muscle, right?
Okay.
All of these muscles come in the center of your abdominal muscles and they connect with the connective tissue. Imagine it to be like a cobweb का जो strings होते हैं ना, बहुत सारे ऐसे strands टाइप के यहाँ पे हैं. तो already एक 1 centimeter और 1 finger 2 finger gap टाइप होता ही है, naturally होता है सबके body में, right? प्रेगनेंसी के वक्त बिकॉज ऑफ सर्टेन हार्मोन्स स्पेशली रिलैक्सिन, ये जो कनेक्टिव टिश्यू है ना, ये और स्ट्रेची और रिलैक्स हो जाता है फॉर योर बेबी टू काइंड ऑफ पुश आउट. कहाँ जाएगा बेबी अदरवाइज, राइट? सो टू मेक स्पेस फॉर इट. नाउ फॉर सम विमेन, इफ ऑलरेडी यू डोंट हैव इनफ abdominal strength, वो बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रेच हो जाता है, या फिर अगर आप शॉर्ट हैं तो बेबी बाहर की तरफ जाएगा, ऊपर जगह नहीं है, नीचे जगह नहीं है, राइट? सो लॉट ऑफ विमेन हैव सेपरेट डिग्रीज ऑफ दिस सेपरेशन. तो कैसे इस चीज को मेजर करेंगे? बहुत लोगों को लगता है कि डायस्टेसिस रेक्टाई इज जस्ट अ चेक ऑफ सेपरेशन, 3 फिंगर हुआ, 4 फिंगर हुआ, पर इट्स ऑल्सो अ चेक ऑफ उसमें कितना टेंशन है या टेनासिटी है. कि फॉर एग्जाम्पल, यू लाई डाउन ऑन द फ्लोर, you bend your legs, relax your body, you put 3 fingers like this on the belly button, and you press hard into it. You should feel a little bit of the ridge of your six-pack abs on this side. Then you slightly lift your head and shoulder off, very slightly. It's not a crunch. Look up to the ceiling, lift up. तो और आपका ना ये fingers अंदर जाएंगे, and you can feel the ridges of your six-pack abs. That's how you check the width of it. For example, 3 fingers के side में आपको check हुआ, या 4 fingers के side में आपको feel हुआ. Other is you check the depth. कि अगर आपने ये प्रेस किया, ये बाहर आया, मतलब गुड टेंशन, यू नो, दैट्स गुड थिंग. अगर ये धस गया अंदर, तो कितना धसा? 1 नकल धसा, 2 नकल धसा, दैट इज द डेप्थ. So when you say diastasis recti, a lot of people say I had a 3 finger, 4 finger gap. But what was the depth? Did you have tension in your connective tissue, या वो भी चला गया? तो दोनों चीज हील करना होता है. ऐसे बहुत लोग हैं सोनिया जिनका गैप अभी भी हो सकता है 2 फिंगर्स हो, पर उनका टेंशन बहुत सही है क्योंकि उन्होंने अपने साइड के abdominal मसल्स को बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग कर लिया है. सो दे, इट्स कॉल्ड फंक्शनल डायस्टेसिस, कि आई कैन स्टिल फंक्शन विद अ गैप, but I am still strong. I can manage pressure. If I'm lifting up a heavy laundry bag, my tummy is not bulging out. I'm not feeling pressure or pain. I can engage my abdominal muscles because I have so much of strength. I can pick up my heavy clothes or, you know, the laundry bag or a suitcase without creating any kind of problems in my spine or abdominal muscle or creating a hernia or whatever. I can control the pressure of that weight. So that's how you check whether there is width, depth, and in the healing process, it's just not about closing the width, but also about creating that tension back in the connective tissue.
And how can we help like people who have diastasis recti with exercising?
Every woman who's given birth has diastasis recti. There are no exceptions. So every woman needs help. तो सबसे पहले है आपका ब्रेथ वर्क. सो ब्रेथ वर्क से क्या होगा? आपके जो न्यूरल कनेक्शंस बनेंगे जो लॉस्ट हो गए थे, स्पेशली सी सेक्शन में, कि कोर को फायर अप कैसे करना है. सेकंड इज पोस्चर. देखो, अगर मैं हमेशा अपने मॉम्स को बोलती हूँ कि 30 मिनट्स आपको मैंने जो वर्कआउट दिया टू हील योर बॉडी, वो आपने कर लिया. द रेस्ट ऑफ द डे यू हैव अ टेरिबल पोस्चर वेयर योर हिप्स आर आउट, यू नो, योर रिब केज इज फ्लैट, द abdominal muscles will not heal.
And even when you're breastfeeding, our
you're hunched over, which is okay. बहुत लोग बोलते हैं correct your posture, लेकिन वो हो नहीं पाता है. तो आपको क्या करना है? एक कॉन्सेप्ट है ribs over hips. तो जब भी आप वॉक कर रहे हो, जब भी आप बैठ I love it. Ribs over hips. And it's okay. Netflix जब देखोगे casual, obviously we can't do ribs over hips and watch Netflix. But generally in life, you know, ribs over hips. Only you can relax. But that helps in healing in day to day. जब भी याद आए, आपने ribs over hips कर लिया. Third is बहुत specialized movements आपको करना है, जिसको हम बोलते हैं प्रोग्रेसिव ओवरलोड फॉर द कोर. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैं आपको समझाती हूँ. अगर मुझे बाइसेप्स बनाने आज तो मैं जिम जाऊंगी, डंबल उठाऊंगी 2 kg का. 10 kg से तो मैं स्टार्ट नहीं करूंगी. 2 kg से पहले मैं आपका फर्स्ट आई विल मेक श्योर फॉर्म करेक्ट है. फिर मैं इस पे अपना स्ट्रेंथ बिल्ड करूंगी 10 reps 2 sets करके. नेक्स्ट डे आया, पर्सनल ट्रेनर ने मुझे बोला आज 3 sets कर लो, 2 kg उठाओ. 4th डे में आई तो मुझे बोला 3 kg यूज करो. 5th डे 6th डे जाके मैं 7 kgs, फिर अल्टीमेटली 10 kgs. So I am putting an external load on my body to strengthen a particular muscle group. I cannot put a dumbbell on my core.
Yeah.
So what is this external stress I can put on my abdominal muscle to start strengthening it? तो ये mini stressors का एक concept होता है with gravity, anti-gravity, and then you have the standing postures, right? So with gravity, lying down, there are certain movements, core को engage करते हुए in the right way. Heel slides, dead bugs, different glute bridges. Against gravity, उसको बोलते हैं quadruple position. एक table top position में आके we are doing movements like bird dog, reaches, fire hydrant. तो एक progressive way में हम core पे थोड़ा थोड़ा stress देते हैं. फिर we introduce resistant bands. Then we introduce weight, standing core work. Then finally we use all of these learnings of firing up the core to actual strength training moves. आपके जो compound movements हो गए, squats, lunges, overhead press, farmer's carry, etc., deadlift, कि भाई ये real life में भी तो use होता है ना. Deadlift आप समझ लो, आप बच्चे को उठा रहे हो, deadlift ही तो है, right? आप squat करके कुछ साफ कर रहे हो, real life movement, but you learn it in the gym. तो उसमें भी कैसे आप ये core engagement को apply करोगे, ये भी बहुत important है, जो मैं सिखाना चाहती हूँ women को. And then you are ready for your active life, and you've managed your diastasis recti, you've healed it, or you have become a functional DR wala diastasis recti, and then you're doing your everyday life with that strength.
And जैसे हम लोग अगर diastasis recti को address नहीं करते हैं on right time, then how does this affect in the long term?
Let's use our common sense. Abdominal muscles जो यहाँ पे है, कोई bone नहीं है वहाँ पे. Rib cage is supporting the spine ऊपर, नीचे the pelvic girdle is supporting the spine. Spine को support करने के लिए बीच में only abdominal muscles है और back muscles है. Now if our abdominal muscles are weak, 2 things will happen. Over time हमने अपना regime किया, fitness regime किया, बच्चे को उठाया, hiking है, abdominal muscles को पता नहीं हमको कैसे activate करना है, तो धीरे धीरे वो spine पे pressure बढ़ते रहा, right? कौन वो pressure लिया? Lower back. Right? Because abdominal muscles में strength है ही नहीं, lower back pain, knee pain, or in the front side, you end up with umbilical hernia, or because of so much of pressure on the pelvic floor, क्योंकि abdominal muscles में strength नहीं है, तो pelvic floor पे pressure आया, urinary incontinence in the long term, or even worse, pelvic floor prolapse की organs ही निकल रहे हैं आपके pelvic floor से. These things are happening today. Rib cage is flared, you don't know how to get back your rib cage into position. You have breathing problems. The issues are so many, और वो आज नहीं दिखेगा.
Exactly.
ये बाद में दिखेगा आपको.
And is it true like pelvic floor dysfunction होता है तो it also affects your sex life?
Absolutely. Oh my God. Thank you so much for the question. Very important. I have so many women who come and they are not able to tell their husbands that it's painful. Intercourse is painful for them because it's so tight. Or it is so weak that they are not able to have pleasure. Right? And it is equally important. Educated women are still hesitant to seek help. For them, I always refer them to a pelvic floor therapist. I'm sure you also went to a pelvic floor therapist. Very important. Very important.
And let's talk about mental health after childbirth.
Yeah.
हम लोग आजकल बहुत सुनते हैं postpartum depression is so common. Like 1 in 5 women goes through postpartum depression and anxiety.
Yeah.
So how does postpartum fitness regime helps in this emotional wellness?
So much. I think it complements their therapy with a psychologist or a therapist. I always feel that even before you give birth, you should be aware of postpartum anxiety, depression, blues.
और इस बारे में
Have
कोई बात नहीं करता.
कोई नहीं बात.
Nobody talks
मुझे
about it.
पता था पर मुझे लगा मुझे नहीं होगा, and to be very honest and luckily मुझे postpartum blues हुआ था. But I knew because I have suffered from a lot of mental health issues.
I have no idea, absolutely no idea about postpartum क्या होने वाला है. I used to cry.
Did you have postpartum depression?
मुझे पता ही नहीं था कि there
लगा
is
normal.
a term
Oh.
called postpartum depression at that time. It was 7 years back then.
Yeah.
मैं रोज रोती थी जब भी मयूर घर आता था, and I used to cry.
Oh my God.
And I couldn't understand कि मेरे साथ हो क्या रहा है.
क्यों हो
But
रहा है?
now I know I was in depression, but मुझे उस वक्त कोई idea नहीं था that there's something called as postpartum depression. Because
you for
लोग
sharing.
people were like कि यार हर कोई जाता है, हर कोई बच्चा पैदा करता है, तुमने क्या अलग कर लिया?
Oh.
It's fine, it's okay, but मुझे कोई कुछ समझ में नहीं आता था कि हो क्या रहा है मेरे साथ. Everything was just, you know, एकदम ऐसे blank हो चुका था. And मैं सिर्फ रोती रहती थी. मैं अपने बच्चे को देखकर खुश नहीं हो पाती थी. That was the feeling. And शायद ही मैंने ये किसी को बताया है कभी, but yeah, that was the situation and nobody talks about it.
Nobody talks about it, and thank you for being so brave and sharing it. और मैं आपको मैं इस पे ऐड करना चाहूंगी कि 3 months तक तो मेरे में कोई ममता ही नहीं थी.
बिल्कुल,
I didn't
exactly.
feel anything.
And
I
मुझे
put it on my husband.
yeah.
So a shout out for Mayur. It's not our fault. It is chemical reactions. अगर किसी ने हमें ये चीज बोल दिया होता, ये awareness हमको मिलता कि these are just chemical reactions in your body, and there are tools to manage it.
That's right.
Whether if it is just postpartum blues, you can do breath work, meditation, just to calm your mind. And if it is postpartum depression, definitely a therapist. And ये I don't think so. एक बस माँ की responsibility, I think ये family members की responsibility है
Absolutely.
that you need to support.
I feel बच्चे से ज़्यादा उस वक्त माँ को ज़्यादा ज़रूरत होती है support की and attention की.
Thank you for saying that.
जो कोई family ध्यान नहीं देती.
नहीं
Because
देता.
everyone is so attached and so,
Yeah.
you know, connected to that little
कि everything
child.
for the baby, and bhai, what happened to the mother? She's also a mother for the first time. She's also a new mother. And to be very honest, that was also my thinking to create Mom Worth Strong, because I thought women were forgotten after childbirth. Women were forgotten after childbirth. कुछ माँ के लिए करते हैं यार, सब तो कर ही रहे हैं बच्चे के लिए, जैसे आपने बोला. तो I feel you have more experience in the field of experiencing postpartum depression. I have so much, and please don't think that you've missed those moments. I think because you've been so brave and solid through it all, your daughter is going to always feel you're the strongest person in the whole universe.
She is very strong, I feel.
Yeah. But also I want to give a shout out to all the supportive husbands.
Absolutely.
You were my husband Vivek, good job, you guys.
Thank you.
No, it's important.
Yeah.
Because I feel we need to have these men around nowadays who will be vocal about these things, step up in front of the family that, my wife needs space. I'll be very honest. मैंने तो अपने parents को भगा दिया था, in-laws को भगा दिया था, and they are the best in-laws. Like, you dream about such in-laws, right?
Yeah.
But I was very clear कि मुझे कोई नहीं चाहिए. I'll have my nanny I'll select. Do not give me tippanis.
Yes.
Do not give me ज्ञान, unsolicited advice. Because ना उससे क्या होता है, relationship कभी-कभी खराब हो जाता है, and you're not in that mode. Like, we'll manage. You just come, say hi, hello to the bachcha, bye-bye.
Right.
And the relations is maintained, but you have to have those husbands to put your foot down and don't be there for you.
Is there one habit जो हम लोग कर रहे हैं and which is, we don't realize, but it's actually harming us as a mom?
One habit, Sonia, is very funny, is even I do it, is eat the bachche ka bacha hua khana. See, a lot of women want to go into a fat loss, more. Once they've healed their body, they've got back into fitness. So I see when these women come to me for fat loss, ultimately, of course, there's a lot of hormones at play, sleep is disturbed, all of that plays a factor, but also what you eat. And there are some hidden calories which goes into your bachche ka bacha hua tiffin or snack, and we need to stop that. Eat for yourself. prepare a meal. I know it's difficult, but you deserve a good meal. So plan your meals. You should have protein first, veggies first, go with a nutritionist, make sure that she's not only putting in your slight calorie deficit if you want to go on a fat loss journey, but also that it's improving your energy levels, giving you the right nutrients, whatever works for you. If you don't want to go the calorie loss way, then make sure that you're mindfully eating, portion control. There are different ways that you go into fat loss, right? Make sure you're doing strength training, but हाँ, बच्चे का एक्स्ट्रा टिफिन खाने की जरूरत नहीं है.
Stop eating बच्चे का बचा हुआ खाना. Right. So moms are very busy today, be it working moms या stay at home moms. So कुछ ऐसा 15 to 20 minutes का fitness routine that new moms can follow.
तो जैसे मैंने आपको पहले बोला था कि जो breath work technique है, 360 degree breathing, you breathe into your rib cage, belly relaxes, pelvic floor relaxes and activate everything together. इसका मैंने बहुत सारे videos करके रखे हैं मेरे social media पे, so anyone can check it there. Second, you work on your posture, ribs over hips. Wherever you can reset your posture, तो आप उस पे करो. ये कैसे कर सकते हो आप ना wall पे चले जाओ. कोई भी new mom, आपके heels can be a little bit away from the wall. Make sure your butt, your upper back, shoulder and head is touching the wall. And you slowly breathe out and think of connecting your lower back to the wall. So automatically you will see your abdominal muscles are activating and compressing a little bit, very slight. Obviously आपका lower back touch नहीं होगा wall से, but it is a nice way to recheck your posture and connect your body. So आपने 2 मिनट आपने कर लिया breath work, 2 मिनट आपने posture correction कर लिया, फिर आप सीधा floor पे चले जाओ. इस connection के साथ, core connect breath work के साथ आपने पहले engage किया pelvic floor और आपका abdominal muscles. फिर एक एक्सरसाइज होता है हील स्लाइड. एक एक करके अपना हील आगे स्लाइड करना है ऑल्टरनेटिंगली. उसके 10 रेपिटेशंस कर लो, फिर 10 ग्लूट ब्रिजेस कर लो विद प्रॉपर एंगेजमेंट. Side planks आप जा सकते हो, knee supported, and then you can end it with some beautiful stretches, especially for your spine, which is your cat and camel. You can do it seated, you could do it on all fours, you could get into a child's pose, and then finally there is a method of spinal roll down. You stand up straight and slowly roll your entire body down and then slowly bring it up so you activate the spine. You don't even need 20 minutes for this. You can finish it in 10 to 15 minutes and it's enough. What I would recommend is 10 minutes of walking outside, because especially in the early morning sun if possible, because if you're going through postpartum depression or anxiety, the sun can do wonders. Fresh air can do wonders. Put on some good music. It's a mood booster. Happy hormones released. And it would help along with, of course, therapy. So I would always recommend that.
And it happens, after becoming a mom. जब हम morning में उठते हैं ना, sometimes it's very, बिल्कुल moodless and low energy. So what is biohacking your morning means, and कुछ ऐसे tips that we can start our morning with energy and positivity?
Ayurveda में एक concept है that you have to wake up at a particular time which has the wind energy. So, जब आप एक ship को sail करते हो, right? So you check the wind, right? And that's when you set sail. So that is the time when you wake up in the morning, and that's when the sun rises, right? That's the sunrise time, the first rays of the sun. And you need to start off your day, I really feel, with gratitude. मुझे ऐसा लगता है. क्योंकि I tell you why, इसके पीछे साइंस क्या है. आपका बॉडी ना कॉन्स्टेंटली एक फाइट और फ्लाइट रिस्पॉन्स में है. फाइट और फ्लाइट रिस्पॉन्स क्या होता है कि दिस इज ड्यूरिंग द केवमैन ईरा, जब हमारे पास गाड़ी नहीं था, वर्क स्ट्रेस नहीं था, लेकिन टाइगर था, राइट, विच वाज ट्राइंग टू अटैक अस. तो हमारा जो बॉडी है इज टू ईदर स्टिफन अप, फ्रीज और फाइट द टाइगर और रन अवे. तो जो पेंट अप अंदर जो एनर्जी होता है ना, वो कहीं रिलीज हो जाता था. आज के जमाने में वी आर इन क्रॉनिक स्ट्रेस. बॉडी को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि वो टाइगर का स्ट्रेस है या वर्क का स्ट्रेस है, ट्रैवल का स्ट्रेस है, लाइफ का स्ट्रेस है. उसको लग रहा है टाइगर ही चेस कर रहा है कॉन्स्टेंटली 24/7, पर हम उसको फाइट भी नहीं कर रहे हैं, रिलीज नहीं कर रहे हैं. तो बॉडी को ये समझाना कि भाई स्ट्रेस नहीं है लाइफ में, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. तो आपको ट्रिक करना है अपने बॉडी को. इसको बोलते हैं ऑप्टिमाइजिंग योर बॉडी इन द मॉर्निंग. सो इन द मॉर्निंग व्हेन यू गेट अप एंड जस्ट एज यू ऑन योर बेड, जस्ट think of 3 things that you are grateful for. Simple. Oh, wow, what a lovely bed. I have a kambal to oro today. Or, my son is amazing. He's like, sometimes when he's awake, he's like, Arey, why he's awake. When he's sleeping, he's so cute,
सबसे cute तभी
सबसे cute लगता है, right? So he's so cute. Oh my God, I have a son. Anything. And then you go and you be in the sun, the first rays of sun. You can do some affirmations if you want. If that's too much for you, just do a little breath work, अनुलोम विलोम. उससे क्या होता है, क्यों लोग बोलते हैं उससे, कि आपका एक नर्वस सिस्टम रेगुलेशन हो जाता है. बॉडी को लगता है कि नहीं, शी इज रिलैक्सिंग. सी व्हेन यू हैव स्ट्रेस ना, हाउ डू वी ब्रीथ? We deep breathe like that. But when you are relaxed, we are just breathing naturally. So we are tricking the body, sab acha hai, life mein acha hai. We are breathing naturally. The body thinks, okay, she is fine. There's no tiger chasing her. So slowly you will see your body get energized, and you'll also actually start losing fat.
Right.
Because cortisol tends to hold fat in your body, right? Because she's in danger.
Yeah.
Sonia's in danger. फैट को स्टोर करके रखो, क्योंकि कभी भी उसको फाइट करना पड़ेगा, तो एनर्जी कहाँ से मिलेगा? फैट सोर्स से. So, that's very important. And the third thing, I would say, कुछ भी अगर आप movement कर सकते हो, walk हो गया, podcast लगा के, please put Sonia's podcast and walk. And then, and then I'll do it from now on. And then, or do some exercise, because what will happen, little bit of energy flow happens in your body. And I'm telling you, चाय बनाने के लिए आप रख दो सुबह, और kitchen में 4 squats कर लो.
Right.
That's it. Because your body is like, okay, now I'm ready to go.
Yes.
I am telling you, you don't need to have a mindset of मुझे जाना है gym, 40 minutes तैयार होना है. You can optimize your mornings like this. But consistency matters.
Right. And how important is nutrition in postpartum fitness? ऐसे
very
कोई
important.
superfoods that can help?
Most women, we are protein deficient, right? Minimum, there should be 1 gram per kg of your weight. So, for example, if I'm 60 kgs, 60 grams of protein minimum आपके body को जरूरत ही है just to function. सोनिया, अगर आप आज बैठे हो, full day आप podcast कर रहे हो, आपके body को फिर भी 60 grams protein चाहिए just to function, just to sit. Your muscles need strength, to breathe, to digest. Everything is a muscle. Heart is a muscle, right? Just to repair it, every day your body needs 60 grams of protein, which is also not, women are not getting. Breastfeeding mothers don't need even more. Second is, of course, doctors will recommend calcium and vitamin D. Very, very important. And the third thing I will always say, because there are hormones which are still relaxing your body, आपको constipation का issue हो सकता है. So a fiber intake during this time is very essential so that your digestive system is smooth.
And that this is very एक वो toxic culture है society में कि आपने postpartum कर मतलब you delivered a child and you have to snap back मतलब reduce that
Bounce back,
weight,
snap
bounce
back. Yeah.
So
Yeah. My whole social media is based on that. To slap back on the snap back culture.
Right.
It is a patriarchal society. जब कोई pregnant होता है तो उसको हम बोलते हैं कि अरे you don't look pregnant, you should eat more. Or if we become too big, they're like कितना you eating for 2, you don't
Exactly.
eat 2. And then when we have popped the baby, if we have lost weight too fast, they're like, oh, you didn't take care, you didn't breastfeed, you didn't. Or if you're not losing weight, then you're not taking care of yourself. But who is helping us take care of the baby? Then I'll go to the gym. That was at a recent event for mothers. And I was so sad to hear mothers complimenting each other that, oh my God, you've lost so much weight, you look fabulous. And they are very well-known people who are into fitness and everything. But it's so ingrained in us, And I silently spoke, because I knew a few of them. I told them that, what if we complimented each other in a very different way? Wow, you look so strong. I've seen you on social media, your the way that your energy is exuding right now. The first thing I never told you about, Sonia, you've lost weight or not lost weight. I was like, oh my God, Sonia, I'm so excited because you have such energy.
Yeah.
Can we change how we compliment? It starts from women. That's the first step to banish patriarchy in our weight loss journey, is be aware that ये आया ही कहाँ से? Because men want us to look in a particular way. Nothing against men, nothing against all men. But if women were only in this world, would we care about our body shapes? No, right?
Be very different.
It would be very different. Let's think about these things, right? So let's change about how we complement each other, and the snapback culture will go.
So for those moms, breastfeeding moms,
Yeah.
new moms who are going through back pain issues,
Yeah.
उनके लिए what are some strategies that they can follow?
So मुझे भी ये याद है, although I was not completely exclusively feeding, but the pain, literally I used to wear like a shoulder harness to keep me upright. बट एक बहुत सिंपल स्ट्रैटेजी है कि आपके ना मिड बैक कभी कभी टाइट हो जाता है, सो यू फील पेन फ्रॉम अपर बैक,
Yeah.
शोल्डर्स, राइट. इनफैक्ट एक रिसेंटली मैंने एक रील भी डाला है इस पे. You can simply relax your upper body, raise your hands from the top and reach all the way to the top and then slowly release it back, right? तो क्या होता है, थोड़े से आपके जो मसल टेंशन है वो निकल जाते हैं. सेकेंड इज यू कैन ऑलवेज क्रिस क्रॉस योर हैंड्स एंड यू कैन लिफ्ट योर एल्बोज अप. तो ये जो स्कैपुला है ना, इन दोनों के बीच में स्पेस क्रिएट करना पड़ेगा आपको, तो वो थोड़ा सा रिलैक्सेशन होता है. एंड थर्ड इज ऑफ कोर्स योर चाइल्ड्स पोज, कैट एंड कैमल्स. तो जितना आप स्पाइन को रिलैक्स रखोगे, क्योंकि इसमें क्या हो जाता है, कुछ वीकनेस भी होता है, स्टिफनेस भी होता है, सो यू हैव टू मेक श्योर दैट यू स्ट्रेच इट एंड रिलैक्स इट. एंड रेस्ट ऑफ द टाइम आप पॉस्चर करेक्शन पे आप फोकस कर सकते हो. बट फॉर्चुनेटली अनफॉर्चुनेटली ये एक फेज है. We can provide relief at this phase and slowly build strength.
And women my age, like if they want to plan,
Yeah.
so उनके लिए, because it gets very difficult, you know, after 35 years,
Yes.
बहुत सारे छोटे छोटे problems आते हैं, and plus हमारी lifestyle भी ऐसी है that doesn't support. उनके लिए कुछ tips.
So the reality is that the number of eggs, at least science till now says we are born with fixed eggs. Science can change anytime, right? But that's what the science is. Of course, the number of eggs reduce, but it doesn't mean that we don't have quality eggs, right? Now let's think about it. Quality eggs in your body. To have quality eggs in your body, what do we need? We need a good environment around our quality for the eggs to thrive in. How do we create a good environment inside our body? First is reduce our stress levels. Of course, easier said than done. But you know how we talked about optimizing our mornings with breath work, meditation, with our affirmations and journaling. What happens is there's science behind it. You are tricking your body to think that everything is fine and relaxed. Second is nutrition. What you eat is going to greatly change the quality of your egg. So please work with a fertility expert who specializes in nutrition for fertility. And there are supplements right now, very important supplements that you should be aware of and you should be taking. But again, I leave it to a nutritionist to help you on that because it's very specific. And the last bit is that if you're already stressed and you're going to go into a high intensity fitness training to lose weight, and it is not the time. But if you have been doing a fitness regime, definitely continue. But if you're someone who's super stressed, inflamed from the inside, and you start doing HIIT, that's going to harm your body more than good, right? So this is the time maybe to, if you're inflamed, tense, stressed, to go into something like yoga, flow, go into Pilates, and then you will see that your body is really creating that environment for fertility. And see, fertility health also is dependent on the man. So a sperm's quality is equally relevant. So is the man doing enough, right? That is also very important.
Exactly. Very rightly said. So let me ask you something about yourself. You are also a working mom.
Yeah.
And there's so many challenges that you must be facing. How do you overcome those?
I don't like working out. I don't. I'm very open about it. A lot of people think just because I'm a coach, just because I'm into the fitness world, that, I'm this disciplined woman who goes and works out every day. And I do. The reason I do is because when I don't, I know how I feel. I don't feel good. So the reason I do it is not because I want to look a certain way. Yes, is it a side effect? Of course. But I know that the day I work out, I feel I've accomplished something. So it helps me as a working mom to feel that I can now overcome anything. I can overcome a situation where I'm not able to handle my kids' outbursts, and I can take a breath and I can handle that situation. Or there is a work issue and I can handle that. Or I can spend quality time with my husband. So as a working mom, I feel that it is so important that we give that little time to ourselves, for ourselves. whether it's workout or any kind of self-care, so that we can show up in life. But to be very honest, it is difficult. Having your aspirations and work, and then having the guilt of raising your child and being an amazing wife and a friend. But at the same time, you'll realize it too, right? Like after being a mother, you cut out on things that don't serve you.
Absolutely.
Right? So that decision making has become so fast.
Yes.
Like, to be very honest, this podcast is a pleasure. Right? It's a pleasure. Like, I would make time for this, but maybe I will say no to a brand that doesn't serve my purpose right now.
Right.
And that decision has become very easy.
Easy.
Don't you feel that too?
Yes,
Don't you do that too?
absolutely. Right. So it has become more clear,
Clear, yeah.
purpose driven. So any apps or books you would recommend to our audience that are science backed, for postpartum workouts? Of course, we know your programs are absolutely there.
Right. So, someone who is tracking their fertility, maybe. So
Yeah.
there is the Flow app that is very, very interesting,
Mm.
that I would recommend to just track your cycles. It's very nice, and you can
Okay.
track it in that. Second, there are a lot of today very, very good people internationally. So I'm doing a course with Sarah Duvel.
Okay.
So you can go to Core Exercise Solutions, the Instagram page, and she really explains things beautifully. She's one of my mentors and coaches. Highly, highly recommend it. And the third, there is one app I love. It's a meditation app. It's a free app. It's called Headspace. Headspace, and you can tweak it to a 2-minute guided meditation. I think there is this South African voice of a man. You could also make it into a woman, but the voice is also so calming and nice, and it just helps you to breathe in, breathe out, be aware of the environment in 2 minutes, and you're done.
One last question.
Yes.
If new moms are listening to our podcast and they want to start, but they are very unsure how to start. So, what is your opinion? What is your suggestion to them?
I would say they should start planning for their return or their comeback, right? Not snap back or bounce back. Much before they even plan their pregnancy. You know how we plan for our child,
Yeah.
what color of the cot, diapers, what clothes. But are we making a postpartum return plan?
Not at all.
So even if you've forgotten during the planning stage, in the third trimester, find out the right coaches around you. Find out a therapist who is completely specializing in postpartum fitness.
Correct.
Save up money that, I tell your family that, okay, you're going to give so many gifts. Give me a gift of postpartum fitness plan.
मैं वही सोच रही हूँ, काश ये एडवाइस मुझे किसी ने दी होती है,
मुझे भी किसी ने नहीं दी।
इसलिए हम क्या
हम ये
आपको
बोल
दे
रहे
रहे हैं. Thank you so much. This was so insightful. I have one last section,
Sure.
which is our rapid fire round.
Oh.
But we have made this myth or fact with Sucheta Pal. So let us know, is this a myth or a fact?
Okay.
You should wait 6 months after delivery to start working out.
Myth.
Breastfeeding helps you lose all your pregnancy weight automatically.
Myth.
If you have had a C-section, you can't do core workouts ever again.
Super myth. C-section, mom.
Oh my God. Postpartum workouts are only about weight loss.
Do you want to answer that?
It's a myth.
It's a big myth.
Doing crunches will flatten your post-baby tummy.
No exercise is going to flatten your post-baby tummy. It's going to help strengthen it, but crunches shouldn't be the first thing. So that's somewhere between a myth and a fact.
You can't exercise if you're breastfeeding.
A myth.
Walking is enough for postpartum fitness.
Myth. It's a good way to start off, but it's not the only way.
Yeah. You should bounce back to your pre-pregnancy body ASAP.
You should never bounce back. Let's move forward.
But is it true कि हम bounce back कभी कर सकते हैं?
कैसे हो सकता है? Like imagine you have created something inside a world, and then you want to go back to that body. You cannot even go back to your 20-year-old body. Your
Because
body
we
has changed.
always see those pictures ना 2 साल पहले के, and we think नहीं मुझे वापस वहां तक पहुंचना है. But I think ऐसा मेरे साथ तो कभी नहीं हुआ है कि मैं bounce back हो सकी.
It is obviously we all want to be that, but understand ki hamara it is just not pregnancy, but a lot of things have also happened in our life. We cannot go back to our 20-year-old, 25-year-old self or the pre-pregnancy body, but can we be the best version of who we are today?
Exactly.
Absolutely. In fact, I feel stronger than when I was at 25. 100% I feel stronger.
Okay, coming back to myth or fact, pelvic floor exercises are only needed if you have bladder issues.
Myth. You need it irrespective.
You can't gain muscle after becoming a mom.
Big myth.
Mental health improves with postpartum workouts.
Yeah, it does. Fact.
You can start gentle movement even during postpartum bleeding.
You can start gentle movement, but under a specialist.
Okay. Diastasis recti heals on its own.
Some part of it, and then rest of it has to be given certain exercises to heal.
Lifting weights can harm you postpartum.
If done without the right technique. So learn how to do it and then progressively reach to that point where you can start lifting again.
Skipping workouts due to mom guilt is totally normal and okay.
It is normal and okay. I will always say that we all go through mom guilt, yeah.
Right.
And if the day you feel that today I want to skip a workout, listen to yourself.
Thank you so much, Sucheta, for being here.
Thank you.
Any last advice you would want to give?
Thank you so much for having me. First of all, congratulations to
Our
Moms
pleasure.
Unmuted. It's a movement. It's just not a podcast. The way that you're bringing experts on board and creating a space where we get the right information, it is incredible.
Thank you so much.
And my last bit for our audience listening is that motherhood, whether you chose it or not, is a sign that a woman is super powerful and nothing else should tell you otherwise. And you deserve to take care of your body as a woman, as a mother, and just as a human.
So guys, अगर इस एपिसोड ने आपको थोड़ी सी भी क्लैरिटी या स्ट्रेंथ दी हो, do share it with a mom who needs to hear this today. And please subscribe करना बिल्कुल मत भूलना. अब तक अगर subscribe नहीं किया है, go press that button and subscribe. Like, comment. Until then, bye bye.